Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is October 7th, 9:48 here in the market. Kind of taking a look to see what we got here, but so far I got a lot of volatility here, kind of starting off the morning. A lot of upper shadows, a lot of lower shadows, a lot of ranges here on this candle. Kind of zoom out here, definitely on a pretty decent uptrend here. Right now, kind of starting to get to the bear side here, kind of underneath that VWAP. Lines underneath that 20. So, kind of trading, if you kind of look at the overall ranges that we've got here, kind of trading in between this VWAP and this 200 moving average here. So, this 9 of 49 here in the market. I want to give the market here a little bit longer just to kind of see where the market's going to be headed here, just because we've seen such crazy volatility here this morning from Monday. Do have some news, but it won't be till the afternoon hours, so be careful if you're trading in the afternoon hours here. I believe the Fed speech is at 1 o'clock. Give me one second, take a look at this again. Yeah, we've got the Fed Bowman speech at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Consumer credit at 3. A lot of news coming out this afternoon. Nothing really here this morning to be kind of causing this type of volatility in the market. So again, kind of trading within the overall range here between the VWAP and the 200 moving average. Kind of looking at the daily chart and overall trend, the 9 still above the 20, still bullish on the overall market here, kind of bouncing off that 5772 area, which is the 9 moving average on the daily chart. So not too much on the daily chart. Really be too concerned about. We do have some resistance at 5800, or I should say 5800 on the ES. So really just going to kind of sit here, be patient, see what we're going to do off this kind of overall range from the 200 and the VWAP area here on the ES. That kind of seems to be where the market's responding to here this morning. But kind of leaning more toward the bearish side here, just kind of the price action that we're seeing as of right now. But again, decent amount of volatility here to kind of start the day off. Again, two things we need to make money in the market is volume and volatility. We have both today. You can see this candle this morning, big upper shadow followed by that big pullback here. Kind of seeing it here, retesting that 9 and 20, getting that upper shadow with the pullback here, starting to crack underneath that 200 moving average on the E or on the SPY, kind of testing it here on the ES again, leaning toward the bearish side here. Just the price action that we've seen. Definitely going to be careful on a day like this just because of the wild volatility here. It's going to be extra important for us to really pick our spots when we jump in. Like I said, with this type of volatility, it can really go against us quickly. And again, another big upper shadow. Again, kind of getting below here, this 200 moving average. I don't want to jump in just yet to the short side. I want to see if we can't catch one of these upper shadows to give us a really good entry point here.
Order
I'm
filled.
going to jump in here, maybe a little bit early here, but we got this 200 moving average resistance and all these upper shadows that we can potentially take advantage of here if this starts to pop up here.
Order filled.
I'll turn down this sound here. All right, so 2 contracts here to the short side, testing this VWAP area. And here's that upper shadow that I'm talking about. That's what I kind of want to take advantage of today because we've seen so many of these like quick little pop-ups with these upper shadow rejections. So 2 contracts here to the short side. I'm going to be looking for this to make new lows to take profit here. Was really hoping to get filled right there on the 3rd contract. That's right where the VWAP is on the SPY, as you can see it right here. But 2 contracts here. Let's see if we can get this a nice pullback in here. Try to take some profit down here. That'll give us about 500 bucks if we can get this nice pullback. Again, I've got limit orders all the way up in case we have another big upper shadow here.
Order filled.
There we go. Let's see if we can get a push here. I don't want this to hold the volume weighted average price, or we'll have to get out of this. So I'm not liking how we actually bounced off that 200. But let's see. Let's see if we get another upper shadow in here, because that's what we've been seeing all day here.
Order filled.
All right, there we go. We have 5 contracts in here. Looking for a big pullback. Want to see it come back and at least retest this VWAP area. If we hold it, I may have to get out. But if we can crack below that VWAP, we'll see a nice pullback where we can make some nice profit here. But gotta be careful. Don't want to get caught here if the market starts to rally back up toward the upside here. So hand on the trigger to close out if need be. Really looking to see how it reacts off the VWAP area. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of a pullback here. Starting to get a little bit of a pullback. There's 400 in profit. Let's see if we really start to pull back here. Start putting some limit orders to take some type of profit. Really holding that 200 moving average. If we can break that 200 moving average, we're going to profit nicely here. Come on, let's get the big pullback here. Or 750. Trying to be patient to see if we get this pullback here. Closing below that 200 moving average, and like I said, the sellers start to get a hold of this, we can make some nice bank here. I want to see this come on down. Come on down, come on down. There we go, there we go. Keep on coming. There's 900. Taking a little profit off the table. There's 1,000. Come on down.
Order filled.
There we go. Here we go. See if we can retest lows here. Nothing's giving me the indication to close it out yet. Looks like we have more room to fall here. Stop loss is going to be if it gets above that 200 moving average here.
Order filled.
Let's take that profit here. Probably left a little bit of money on the table here, but let's see. Better just go ahead and lock that up. Big green candle coming in here. Might have been the right call because we're really pushing here. Again, we can look toward the long side if we get this not above the 20 and above this VWAP area on the ES here. Problem is here, looking to go long, we've just seen so many rejections on these upper shadows. It just leads me to believe that we are going to stay bearish here on the day. Well, we'll start the Monday off here, 512 in profit, 501 after commissions. Major volatility here on the day. Starting to get a push here toward the upside. Again, we're still kind of staying within this range of this VWAP resistance on the ES and then this 200 moving average support. Just days like this where you see this massive volatility, it's very, very important that you pick your spots as far as your entries. So RSI sitting right in the middle, right around 59, starting to creep up, starting to get above that 200 moving average. Again, that VWAP area here on the ES really holding up as some resistance. As well as it kind of correlates with what the opening range of the day was at that 570, 130 on the SPY. Again, now the 9's kind of crossing over the 20 here, starting to show that we're kind of moving toward the upside. kind of nasty range into here, nasty volatility. Let's see here. Let's see where we go. So really breaking above that VWAP area, starting to get that push here. Let's just see if it holds. Make sure it's not a false breakout here. We can potentially look to go long here, but again, upper shadow starting to come in here. Kind of the theme of the day here. Big pushes, big rejections. But again, the key is going to be holding this VWAP area. We can hold the VWAP area. We can actually look to go long here. 9's getting above the 20 here, showing that we're starting to get some bullish movement in here. Level 2 starting to show some buyers starting to pick up here. But not too much of an imbalance on the level 2s. I'm actually going to look to go long here. I'm going to put some limit orders in here.
Order filled.
Be looking to ride this wave to the upside here. Let's hope we don't get a strong red candle of death that comes in. Definitely a possibility on a day like this with this massive volatility. But again, we got some lower limit orders to take advantage of it if we do. But one contract in here right off this VWAP area, which old resistance going to be new support here. We'll be looking for this to make new highs. It's going to be the target. See if we get this push. Looking for this to rally, making new highs here. It's going to be the target. But again, big upper shadows, theme of the day here. But market is telling me that we're getting bearish, or I'm sorry, bullish here. Like I said, 9's above the 20 now. Kind of holding above that VWAP area.
Order filled.
There we go. I'm going to add here. I'm going to need this to reclaim this VWAP, or I'm going to get out here.
Order filled.
So big pullback coming in. Which right there to that VWAP area here on the SPY. We got to watch this though. I don't want to see again this red candle of death come in here. Need to see some buyers start to step up, or we'll have to get out. Kind of a tricky area right into here. So let's see. The buyer's going to step up, or are they going to really push this back down? Are we gonna
Order filled.
we gotta get out because this massive pullback's about to come in. We're gonna take a loss there, but the market getting rejected pretty heavily. Gotta respect the stop here. Market's a little tough today to trade. A lot of volatility here. Still green here overall on the day, but got to respect that stop loss, even though this lower shadow looks like that was a liquidity zone and we're going to sweep up. But very, very tough here. So we're just going to sit back. We're going to look for, on a day like this, we're going to have to look for big, big moves here to take advantage of. Oh man, look at that push up here right off that 200 moving average on the SPY. But again, I got to respect that stop loss. This looked like we were going to, the bottom was about to fall out. Did not want to be caught in a falling knife. Only puts profit here on the day after commissions, 93 bucks after that first little green trade here. But again, kind of difficult to trade. As we can see, we got a lot of movement within these candles. A lot of upper shadows, a lot of lower shadows. Days like this make the market really tough to trade. Just gotta be smart. So man, market all over the place today. Dancing around, a lot of volatility today. Looked like we were gonna head high here for a second. Then all of a sudden we had the big pullbacks here again, leaning more toward the bearish side here on the day. Again, nice little trade this morning to kind of start the day off. And like I said, we got caught up here. Had our stop loss set, took the L here, but still positive on the day here, not by much, 93 bucks after commissions. Again, it's one of these type of trading days where it's very volatile, very up and down, not really following any type of pattern. Only thing we can say is, it seems this 200 moving average is holding the market up. And this VWAP resistance area, we did break it here. That's where we bought the pullback, looking for this to go higher, and then we had that pull back underneath the VWAP, and then now we're kind of coming back up here. So again, one of these type of trading days where market's really volatile here. Just got to be smart with the entries, and if the trade's not working out, get out. $10.14 here in the market. Market trying to push back above that VWAP area. Looking for a pullback here.
Order filled.
Got some buyers moving in here. See here if we can
Order
break theirs.
filled.
All right, we'll take that. Take that quick little move here. It's going to add, what, 212 on the day here. It's going to put profit here, 303 after commissions. Nice little push here. Again, we got above that VWAP. Waited for this to retest that VWAP, took the entry, and then just sold here at all-time highs. Got a nice little fill here. Again, just looking to play this massive volatility today. Market's very tough to trade in these type of conditions. I do want to say that. So you just have to recognize, like, kind of as we've seen all this volatility, and two things we need to make money right in the market. We need the volume, we need the volatility, but this is a little, kind of said, the ranges on this volatility are pretty out there, right? Big upper shadows, lower shadows, small bodied candles. It's kind of a little bit all over the place, and that's, on a day like this, it's very important to really pick spots of where there's support or where there's resistance. Very hard on a day like this to try to scalp. And you really need to wait for big moves either to the upside or to the downside to be able to pick your spots. But very, very tough market conditions here to start the day off. But 303 here in the green after commissions, 325 before. Again, you're going to be continuing to look to add here on the day. Just want to be smart on where we buy and sell. Getting a little overextended here. RSI to the 63s here. So 1020 here in the market, currently up 303 after commissions. Let's see if we can get a big pullback into here, would be nice. Here. I'll put some limit orders all the way down to that 200 moving average in case we get like a big lower shadow I can take advantage of. Like I said, I want to see a big pullback, get filled like all the way down here, and then see an immediate pop back up toward that VWAP area. Let's see if we get it. We've had the volatility on the day to get a move like that. Let's see. Come on, let's get a big pullback here. Really want to see this pop down right into this area, get filled really quick, and then see it pop right back up. This is a type of day where a move like that is possible. You can really take advantage of that, but kind of holding that VWAP area here. But we crack below that VWAP, some stop losses will get hit. I could liquidity squeeze my way into here with the rest of the market. Because I know a lot of stop losses are stuck right here. So one of the keys of trading is to put your buy orders where the market stop loss orders are at. Let's see. Again, we crack below this VWAP. I know we'll see that liquidity squeeze, and if I can get filled down here, we can make some quick money. But it may hold this VWAP and pop right back up. But let's see here. Again, day like this, I'm looking for big volatility moves to take advantage of. This may pop off the VWAP, but I'm going to keep my orders down here in case we see that liquidity squeeze come in. Let's see. Can we get it? All we got to do is see this VWAP crack. Again, everybody's stop losses are going to be here. I want to put my buy orders down low once they get squeezed out. But it may hold the VWAP area and go higher. But on a day like this, I'm not, risk versus rewards just not here on this play. It's really going to be playing these extremes off the market. Again, 303 here in profit on the day. That's after commission, before commission 325. 1024 here in the market. 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 loser. Let's see, looks like it's going to hold that VWAP area and go higher here. I'm still going to keep these limit orders down low in case we see something. If you're trading this afternoon, be careful. Bunch of news coming out this afternoon, so be careful if you're going to trade in the afternoon hours. Got some Fed speeches coming up this afternoon. It's going to really move the market. Let's see. Like I said, we get that VWAP crack here. We're going to see a sharp pullback. If we can get filled into here, I feel comfortable we'll pop right back up toward that VWAP area. Okay, let's see if we get it. We know what the game plan is here. We just got to see if the market's going to give us that opportunity here. Still sitting back, being patient. Again, 3 trades on the day, 2 winners, 1 loser. Profit on the day 303 after commission, 325 before it. Again, we're kind of testing this VWAP area here pretty heavy. If this VWAP area cracks, we should see a sharp pullback when we get filled into here. Game plan would be to get filled here and then see the market pop up and retest that VWAP area, and that would be our take profit area. Like I said, right now we're just kind of consolidating above the VWAP area. I know a lot of stop losses are going to be set right below that VWAP area, and that's where I want to put my buy orders at. Really no money to be made into here with this consolidation area. Again, we had that VWAP play where we took it long and then took profit here on that nice little green candle on the way up. Volume really starting to slow down here in the market. Let's see, come on, pull back. Because even though this is a bullish move here, I'm not interested in going long at this area. Just the risk versus reward's not there because you're risking a lot. To try to jump into here, even though, the technical analysis is telling you that, hey, we're probably going to move higher with the 9 above the 20 above the VWAP here. But really, your take profits back up to these all-time highs. Just not enough room there for me. Versus the potential that if this VWAP goes, we're going to have a sharp pullback. And if you're in here long, you're going to get crushed. So I'll look at it from a reward risk standpoint there. It's just not there for me. And the reason why is because we've tested this VWAP so many times, right? Tested it here, 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 and here. With that many tests, we should have already started to really start to move up, and we haven't yet. So it tells me that even though the market's bullish, it's not that strong to the upside. And a lot of these long buyers, if we start to crack here, you're going to see this. You're going to see this strong pullback, and this is where I want to be down here. We're kind of starting to see it here. Kind of seeing it go. Let's see. I wanted a stronger pullback than that, but we'll see here. We'll see what we get. I wanted to see it come down to that VWAP here on the SPY. I'm still waiting for it. Still going to keep these orders active. But really, volume really kind of fell off a cliff here. Not a lot of volume in the market here. This may have been the move here. This may really push the market up higher now. We may have been off a couple points here of actually getting our fills. Which is going to be sad if that happens. Because we had the right idea. We knew what we were looking for. But didn't quite get the strong pullback that I was looking at. Let's see. So I'm going to keep these orders active here. Let's see. See if this pullback comes. Come on, baby.
Order filled.
Come on, baby. Where do we go? So there's that lower shit I was looking for. Now I really want to see this start to accelerate, or I'll get out and just take this profit. Come on. Let's move, huh?
Order filled.
I'm going to take that profit just because I don't know if we're going to bust through this area or not. Now it's kind of looking bearish, and I may almost look for shorts now. This pullback may come in strong here. Let's see. Kind of a rock and a hard place here because it is holding that VWAP support on the SPY. Then we got the VWAP resistance on the ES here. Tough trading day today. I'll take that profit though. It's going to put us 364 here after commissions. Let's see if this big green candle does come in here or not. It's a weird trading day here. A lot of weird moves in the market. But again, that's kind of what we were looking for, right? We were looking for that nice little pullback area. Unfortunately, we only got filled there with one contract, and we were looking for this to pop up, which we're starting to get here. 1033 here in the market. So market is pushing higher here. Let's see if we get another opportunity here because, like I said, I'm up 364 here on the day. Started off the day, we were up a little bit over 500, had that loss, and we had these two smaller winners. So accuracy definitely there, 3 for 4 here on the day. Problem is, market has been tough to trade today. Again, it started off this morning all over the place. Now we're starting to see lighter volume here, lighter volatility. Now the market doesn't want to move at all, just being super slow here. Again, big volatility moves here. All this morning, you can see the market just all over the place. And now we've had that big green candle that we took profit off of, kind of pulling back, consolidating. That little dip that we bought, kind of pushing itself back up at really, again, kind of in this consolidation zone right there above the VWAP area. Hopefully we can get another trade out of the market. So like watching paint dry right now, just some sideways movement, not enough action here to get involved in anything. Again, all I'm looking for really at this point is a big volatility move. Whether that's to the upside, downside, I don't care. Just need something to take advantage of. So finally getting a little action here, down to that 200 moving average. Still real no play here. Again, you can see market just moving really slow, even though we had a nice little pullback there to the 200 moving average.
Order filled.
Let's buy here to the long side, looking for a quick little scalp here as the market's getting strong. Stop loss there.
Order filled.
Yeah, market all over the place here.
Order
Yeah, I do like this to the short side here. We'll add to the short.
Order filled.
I'm adding to the short here. Just because of that VWAP rejection here. So 2 contracts to the short side, really looking for this to pull back here. Want to see that VWAP or that 200 moving average here get crushed, and then we'll see that nice little pullback here. Do like this entry to the short side here. I like this play. Let's see. That 200 moving average goes, we're going to get some nice profit here.
Order filled. Order filled.
So looking for a strong pullback here. There's 200, 250. Come on. Let's go here. I don't want to see this hold that 200 moving average again. There's 250. Like I said, man, we can get a nice little pullback into here. We are going to make some money. We need that 200 moving average to go, though. I don't want to get too greedy, though, at the same time. I feel like this has a good chance, though, of really pulling back tough. There's 450, 500. Come on, baby. Let's go 200 moving average. Let's pull back here. Let's get that 200 moving average out of here, and we're going to make some money. You can do it, baby. Come on down. Daddy needs to make some money. Come on, let's go. There's that close below the 200. Let's go. There's 550. Come on. Let's give me a quick little lower shadow there. Fill me and get me out. Keeps playing with me. Keeps coming right down to it. Come on. A little bit more here. Don't make me close you out. I do like this play though. Just won't give me that pullback I'm looking for right now. I'm going to be patient with it though, because I do like this setup here. Even to the point where I'm willing to add more to this short. If it pops up here, I am going to add.
Order filled.
I'm going to add there. 5 contracts on the short side now. So come on. Get that VWAP rejection. Let's get that big pullback in here.
Order filled.
And I like this play. 6 contracts here.
Order filled.
Yep, gonna add here. I'm gonna scale my way into this short continuously. I like this setup here because I've seen it happen so many times. Where it looks like it wants to run off that 200 moving average, get a big run up here, and then we can see that pullback come in.
Order filled.
Let's see. Are we going to get the big pullback here? There's a nice little upper shadow that we got. I want to see this really pull back here.
Order filled.
Again, I'm really willing to add into this because this should have a nice pullback when it comes in, or we can really profit off this, especially being 9 contracts deep into here. Well, honestly, though, did not expect it to rally as much as it did off that 200 moving average. But we don't have a lot of volume here. Yep, there we go. Starting to see that big crash come in. That's what I want to see here. Yep. Yep. Come on. Yep, here we go. Need to crash below that VWAP area, get back down to this 200 moving average where it wants to go, and then we'll be sitting pretty here. Trying to hold that VWAP area. Giving this some room to make its move here. Giving this a long leash. Ooh, big push there. Volatility is weird today. So being patient with this move. Looking for this to come back down. $10.56 here in the market. Waiting for that nice big red candle to come in here and pay us off. Again, giving this some wiggle room. We were up about $400 and something here, $500 at some points. Didn't want to take it. I'm looking for this bigger move here. So I've seen this type of setup happen so many times. See where they're getting those big pullbacks there. As soon as these buyers get out of the way, we'll see that big drop, and we can really profit off of it. We'll be looking to want to take around 1,000 off this trade here, if we can get it down to that 200 moving average. Let's see, we're gonna get this pullback coming in here. Trying to get a little bit of a rally here. So market just kind of moving sideways here. We're waiting for this drop here. Again, once we get that pullback back down to that 200 moving average where it wants to go, that VWAP area, we'll be able to take some nice little profit here. Built a decent little amount of contracts up. Again, it's just kind of being patient, seeing this move come in. So here's the first little drop here. Again, we're looking for the bigger drop. Being patient with the move. This move's been playing with me all day here, but it's should be a coming.
Order
Yep,
filled.
there it is. God, I've been waiting for
Order
this.
filled.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Order
Yep.
filled.
Keep on filling me, baby.
Order
Keep
filled.
on filling me. Just keep on. I'm gonna close
Order
that out.
filled.
Woo! Had to wait for it, but I knew it was coming. I've seen this 5,000 times in the market when that happens. I'm gonna close all that out. It always does that same crazy give it all back here. Like I said, you build that position up on the way up. Again, could have could have played it safe. I could have, took that, whatever that $400-500 in profit right there, but kind of bounced off that 200 moving average. I was like, yeah, this is what it's going to do. It's going to try to run itself up. We'll dollar cost our average way in. We'll get a good sized position in here. That way, when we do see this, that huge pullback that's going to come all the way down there toward that 200 moving average, which we had limit orders all the way down here, so we were able to capitalize on that move there. I was like, we'll just, that's how we'll play this, and that's how we'll, take the bigger fish than, kind of what's right and give it to us. Like I said, I could have took the $400-500 there. I was up 303 before. Would have put us up in profit $800, but I'm going to be walking away with here on the day after that nice little move there, $1,515 on the day, right? So again, we could have took our small fish here. We were up, $450, $500, but again, kind of talked about this move. I was like, look, this is going to try to push itself up. We'll dollar cost our average our way in. We'll consolidate, and then we'll see that big drop that comes. I've seen this type of pattern on a day like this happen, millions of times in the market, so just had to be patient, wait for that move, even though it's tough, right? You're looking at your P&L, you're seeing that you're down $1,000, but you got to be patient. You got to know that move that you're looking for has a possibility. Doesn't mean that's going to happen every time, but there's a good possibility that we're going to see that pullback once the market wants to give it all back, which is exactly what happened. So we were able to take some very, very nice profits down here as we got that nice little pullback kind of going into the day here. So nice little day here, 11:02. That's going to be it for me. That's going to put profits here, $1,515. That's after commissions. Before commissions was $1,562.50. So good little day here. That's 5 total trades, so 5 winners, 1 loser on the day. Accuracy looking pretty good here. But really wanted to build up that nice little position and get that nice little pullback that came in. So that's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys made some money here on the day. So kind of starting off Mondays very nicely here, 1,515. do have this recorded. I will get this posted here later in the afternoon on the YouTube channel if you want to kind of go back and kind of watch some of the action. But kind of a weird trading day today in the sense of kind of the volume and volatility we saw this morning. Kind of the best that we've seen it, but again, the best trading months are, for me, has always been October to April into May. May's a little iffy, and then the market really slows down in the summer months. Of course, as we know, June, July, August, September, really, really slow. And then, but October to kind of April is the money making months there, typically make about, for what I make for, throughout the whole year, 70% of that's going to come. I don't make, a lot of money in the summer months. There's just not a lot of opportunities out there. But we're kind of starting to see the market heat back up again. Even though we saw the volume and volatility, it was kind of strange volume and volatility. We were able to take advantage of it. A couple times here today, we only got stopped out. I believe that was our second trade of the day. We did get stopped out. I think it was right here. If I remember correctly, yeah, that looks like a good setup. I was looking to go long, then got stopped out down there. But took this long here, took that little scalp there, and then, we had the big move here where we, again, kind of went short. We were up, $500-600 or, $400 or $500 right into here. We could have took it, but, I kind of had a game plan. I was like, this will eventually crack below that 200 moving average. That's where I want to get it. What kind of dollar cost our average way in? And when we see that big drop, we'll be able to make, some good little profit here. So that's it. 1,515. I'll get this up a little later, and I will see you guys back tomorrow. Hopefully you had a good trading day and made some money. Peace.